Michael the Archangel, who is seen throughout the Bible, is known for being a warrior angel with angel warriors under him. Michael is well respected in the realms of heaven, but where was he during Lucifer's rebellion? Why didn't he stop Lucifer, and what role did he play in getting rid of him? Today, we will be looking at where Michael was during Lucifer's rebellion and the battle between Lucifer and Michael that has been seen throughout the scriptures. Some of the angels in heaven are Gabriel, Michael, and Raphael. They are not dark angels, but there was another angel that stood out, which was Lucifer. Lucifer was the most beautiful of God's angels. Lucifer was not an archangel but a cherub. Ezekiel 28 verses 13 to 15 best describes him, saying, "You were the seal of perfection, full of wisdom and perfect in beauty. You were in Eden, the garden of God. Every precious stone was your covering. The sardius, topaz and diamond, beryl, onyx and jasper, sapphire, turquoise and emerald with gold. The workmanship of your timbrels and pipes was prepared for you on the day you were created. You were the anointed cherub who covers. I established you. You were on the holy mountain of God. You walked back and forth in the midst of fiery stones. You were perfect in your ways from the day you were created till iniquity was found in you. He was among the highest angels God created. Cherubim are created to be in the throne room with God, using their wings to cover his throne. The perfect depiction of the cherub was given to Moses for building the Ark of the Covenant, where each cherub had to use their wings to protect the throne. Lucifer was so close to God, but despite all his qualities and beauty, he was consumed with pride and lust for power. Ezekiel 28 verses 15 to 17 says, "By the abundance of your trading, you became filled with violence within, and you sinned. Therefore, I cast you as a profane thing out of the mountain of God, and I destroyed you, O covering cherub, from the midst of the fiery stones. Your heart was lifted up because of your beauty. You corrupted your wisdom for the sake of your splendor. I cast you to the ground. I laid you before kings that they might gaze at you. You defiled your sanctuaries by the multitude of your iniquities, by the iniquity of your trading. Therefore I brought fire from your midst. It devoured you, and I turned you to ashes upon the earth in the sight of all who saw you." Lucifer amassed many followers from God's angels during his time in heaven. When pride in him couldn't be contained, and he felt he was equal to God and wanted to rule, he staged a rebellion. Isaiah 14 verses 12 to 15 says, "How you have fallen from heaven, O morning star, son of the dawn! You have been cast down to the earth, you who once laid low the nations. You said in your heart, I will ascend to the heavens. I will raise my throne above the stars of God. I will sit enthroned on the Mount of Assembly, on the utmost heights of Mount Zaphon. I will ascend above the tops of the clouds. I will make myself like the Most High. But you are brought down to the realm of the dead, to the depths of the pit." In heaven, Lucifer, the master of deception, managed to sway the hearts of a third of God's angels with his seductive vision of godhood. Among those who succumbed to his persuasive charm was Azazel, a skilled and knowledgeable angel who served under the command of the mighty Archangel Michael. Azazel possessed a profound understanding of the mystical arts, particularly the intricate craftsmanship of forging weapons and imbuing them with potent enchantments. His expertise in warfare and blacksmithing made him a formidable force in the heavenly militia. Despite his loyalty to Michael, Azazel was enticed by Lucifer's promises and cunning words. The fallen angel painted a compelling picture of a future where they would ascend to higher ranks and wield authority over vast regions of the universe. The allure of power and control ignited a spark of pride within these celestial beings, clouding their judgment and distorting their perception of themselves. With Azazel's influential position in God's army, he became a valuable asset to Lucifer's cause. Using his persuasive abilities, he rallied more angels to their rebellious factions. The once magnificent beings, now consumed by their inflated egos, eagerly embraced Lucifer's deceitful narrative. Little did they know that their blind ambition would ultimately lead to their downfall as they dared to challenge the entity they were created to serve and worship. Lucifer envied the fact that God had created man in his image and likeness and had granted them dominion over the earth. Despite his perfection, Lucifer had never been given such authority. Known as the bright morning star, Lucifer is often associated with the planet Venus. Some believe this is because he desired to be near God's most prized creation to bring about their downfall. The war that ensued was one of the most epic battles in the history of creation. Lucifer was confident his army would be victorious in the war because it had a third of God's angels and Azazel. However, before he could get to God's throne room, Michael stopped him. A fight ensued between them, but Lucifer couldn't defeat him. The battle in heaven raged on for countless years with no end. Lucifer, once a favored angel, found himself on the losing side. There was no turning back for him now. The immortals clashed fiercely, their strength and numbers creating an excellent challenge for both sides. To make matters worse, Azazel stood by Lucifer's side, adding to the chaos. But amidst the chaos, the loyal angels remained steadfast in their mission. For powerful archangels, Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, and Uriel, fought with everything in them. They carried with them the authority of God, knowing that failure was not an option. Leading the charge was Michael, a fearsome warrior. With his fiery sword and unwavering determination, he struck fear into the hearts of the fallen angels. He engaged in battle with the angels of darkness, never faltering in his resolve. Gabriel, God's messenger, raised his trumpet and released a powerful blast. The earth trembled, and the heavens grew dark. His divine voice carried a force that drained the strength of the angels of darkness and clouded their judgment. Also, Raphael, the healer and protector, utilized his celestial knowledge to overwhelm Lucifer and his angels. With a wave of his palms, he unleashed powerful winds that shattered their defenses. The forces of nature obeyed his commands, leaving Lucifer's army unable to fight back. Uriel, the sage and wise archangel, watched the battle unfold with a fixed gaze. His divine knowledge allowed him to foresee the tactics of Lucifer's angels. He exploited their weaknesses, defeating their leaders with his piercing gaze and lightning-quick actions. Chaos spread throughout their ranks. Together, these four archangels fought with unwavering tenacity until the very last warrior of Lucifer fell to their heavenly vengeance. The battle in heaven had finally ended with the forces of darkness defeated by the unwavering might of the angels of light. In the final act, Lucifer transformed into a mighty dragon, but Michael defeated him. Revelation 12 verses 7-9 says, "And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon and his angels fought back. But he was not strong enough, and they lost their place in heaven. The great dragon was hurled down, that ancient serpent called the devil or Satan, who leads the whole world astray. He was hurled to the earth, and his angels with him. And Lucifer fell like lightning from heaven down to the earth, where they still dwell." Luke 10 verse 18 says, "And he said to them, I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven." Archangel Michael is a figure of authority and power, embodying the essence of divine strength and leadership. He has become a threat to Lucifer, who is now referred to as Satan. Countless times, Michael has intervened to solve difficult situations, just like in the time of Daniel when he fought the Prince of Persia and when Moses died and Satan wanted to take his body. Michael intervened and took it. If this video has blessed you in any way, then click like. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Also, share this video on your WhatsApp church groups.